Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss.
An overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Chicago find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Lance Lynn will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, here is Ian Happ, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. 2-2.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Guerrero takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Earl Shasha, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now into the box is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here's the 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Junior.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And it's fouled away. Pham, the runner at second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And in steps Manny Machado as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And now a pitch on the way. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's 1 away. So stepping in is Anthony Rizzo, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Now here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away. Next up is Adam Eaton. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Eric Hosmer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. In now is Nico Horner. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Here's Javier Baez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, Earl Shashka.
The pitcher, Earl.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
I win.
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch of the AB now. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Lance Lynn. First delivery to him.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The 0-1 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Slow little roller to third. And there's one down now. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Way outside. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Adam.
So the next to bat will be Adam Eaton. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The batter
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Nico Horner. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A dive, and he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The third baseman, Manny.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. First offering.
Ball up there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Back up the. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. He's got it. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Well, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Earl Shasha is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Padres.
First pitch on its
The
way.
right fielder,
Will Myers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now
so the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Grisham charging forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Wilson Contreras is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jose Iglesias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Iglesias, a 32-year-old veteran, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at 2nd base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the stretch, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And foul. Iglesias stands at 2nd with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from 2nd.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time here as he watches. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Matt Strahm is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
55.
And the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Fouled away. And the pitch. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up, Adam Eaton notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next, Nico Horner. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Eaton, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Javier Baez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1. And
leading up for the Padres.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Austin Nova is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's...
Baseman.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jordan Hicks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Victor Garantini
sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. Now the best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report. So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. And now here is Jordan Hicks. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And they start him out away with a called strike. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And that misses. 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Count even at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in once again is Chris Bryant. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hicks on second. Guerrero is over at first with 1 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. pause and the 0-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Austin Adams gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 54.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs already home here. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Chicago. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Junior.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Up next, Manny Machado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. And the deficit remains 5-2. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to hit is Nico Horner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at 3rd. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And that brings up Javi Baez down the left field line and deep. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at 3rd. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Frost. Roberto Osuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch.
The first baseman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hosmer.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Inside ball one.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. So here's Will Myers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Up next to the Padres.
Into the box, Austin Nova. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chicago crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jordan Hicks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Bigger the play. 2 seam ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. The alien beamed it up.
Here now is the... Inside the Show.